I told him to be in here before 11.
Okay.
He gives me a problem in the night. He came in at 1:30 this morning. I let him in.
Okay.
But I'm just tired.
All right,
Sir, you are 40 years old with a curfew. Most kids get their first job around 16, 17 years old. Okay, some even earlier than that. But this guy, 40 years old, and still didn't want to work. Let's check out this video and let's see what happened once the police showed up.
At what age should you move out of your parents' home? Some might say 18, 19, maybe even 25, but this guy would say never. A 40-year-old man refused to leave his parents' house or look for a job. One morning, when his father told him to get up for an 8 a.m. job search, he simply rolled over and went back to sleep. His father, pushed past his breaking point, became extremely frustrated and pulled out a shotgun.
Good morning.
Good morning. My name's Officer Parks. I'm with the Savannah Police Department. Did you give us a call this morning?
No, my son did.
Oh, where is he?
Somewhere back there. I'm trying to get him out of my house. I have problems with him every day. So I try to make him leave 9 and let him come back at 6.
Okay.
No, he gives me problems.
You want to come on out and talk with us, sir?
Yes, ma'am. I live here. I was living here.
Live here?
I was living here for.
You mind if I talk to you inside?
Yeah.
Talk to you.
Yeah.
I want him to leave my house.
I'll come talk to you
I'm
inside.
tired of him.
Yeah. But what happened is he pulled out a shotgun on me this morning and started hitting me with it and telling me to leave, and I live here. Yeah. But I don't want him to get in no trouble or nothing. But he probably need to go get him some help or something. I don't want him to go to jail.
Every morning I set my phone to around 8 o'clock. Try to get him up.
Sir, at this point, it seems like, I haven't got too far into the story, but it seems like you getting a job and leaving would help your dad out a lot, okay? I mean, that's just me. I'm just guessing. I don't know. You have to evaluate your own life and figure that out. But from what I see, getting a job will help your dad, okay? Let's go.
Get up, take a bath, put on his clothes and leave.
Okay.
But then I got to argue with him every morning.
Okay.
I don't even have to fight him in this house. I'm just tired.
Yeah, no,
I can't, in the night, he come in when he feel like. I told him to be in here before 11.
Okay.
He gives me a problem in the night. He came in at 1:30 this morning. I let him in.
Okay.
But I'm just tired.
All right,
Sir, you are 40 years old with a curfew. Do we not want better for our lives? You are 40 years old with a curfew. Damn, man. Let's go.
But he probably just need to get him some help or
about how
something.
many times did he hit you with the shotgun?
Probably about 3 or 4 times.
Okay, and where on your body did he hit you with it?
On my arms. On my arms, because I was telling him I was tired.
The son mentioned to the officer that he told his dad he was tired, but he never revealed the full truth. He didn't want to look for a job.
Morning at 9 o'clock, So I was telling him this morning I was tired. It still ain't even 9 o'clock,
Why would he hit you with a shotgun?
I don't know. I don't know. I try to make up with him and try to tell him, let's learn to live together and stuff.
For no reason at all, he hit you with a shotgun.
Yeah, telling me he was tired of me. He's ready for me to go. He wanted me to get out. I didn't do nothing. I know it doesn't make any sense. That's why I say he probably needs some help. I don't know if he was taking his medication or whatever.
I get it, absolutely.
I can't rest with him because he's on drugs.
Okay.
Off and on. If you check your record, you'll see.
Okay. So in regards to him staying here, is that like a nightly thing? Like he's here every night, or?
Sometimes he's there every night. Sometimes he goes. Sometimes I lock him out for a night or two.
Okay.
He goes and he comes.
Okay. But it's not it's not consistent.
He disappears sometimes for 2-3 days and come back.
Okay, but it's not consistent. Like he's not here every single night for a week straight. Like it's a couple days here, a couple days there.
most of the time he'll stay here, and then he'll stay here about 3 or 4 days, and then
leave and then be gone for a couple of days and then come back for 3 or 4 and then be gone again for like 2 or 3 or however many.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I love him, and he loved me too. But you know, it can't be going that far like that because anything can happen sometimes. You know.
And you say he just hit you with it. Did he ever point it or present it at you?
Yeah, he pointed at me too. Yeah.
And at that point, did you feel like you were in fear of your life?
Kind of, sort of, but not really, because I know my daddy loved me. He probably was just trying to scare me a little bit, to hurry me up to leave or whatever, because he got an anger issue sometimes. You know?
Okay.
But I don't want him to get prosecuted or nothing like that.
So why you call the police? Sir, if your dad gets arrested, who gonna pay the bills? Who gonna pay the bills? You don't have a job. Who gonna pay the bills? So if your dad gets arrested, goes to jail, you gonna get kicked out too, eventually. Did we think of that? It's hard to call the police on the person who is providing you with food and shelter when you don't have a job. That's a hard thing to do. Especially when that person is your father. It's crazy, man. Let's go.
But we had to come to some kind of agreement where we can live together and we ain't got to be going through all that. Everybody.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you by chance?
I'll get it.
Yeah. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. And then you said your son's still here and he's in his bedroom?
Yeah, back there.
Okay, which one specifically? Just the one with the
No. No. That's in there.
Okay. I'm gonna go talk to him real quick, see what. I'm about a 20. Yeah.
This is like right there.
Okay. How's it going, man?
Good.
So my name's Chris. I'm an officer with the Savannah Police Department.
Right.
I'd like to talk to you. Sorry, that was kind of bright. I'll turn the red one on. In regards to what happened today.
Right. My younger brother didn't want to leave, and I guess he told him to get out, and he told him to get up and start getting ready to leave. So that was pretty much it.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
My
Hold
younger
on.
brother didn't want to leave, and
Savannah Police Department.
Right.
I'd like to talk to you. Sorry, that was kind of bright. I'll turn the red one on. In regards to what happened today.
right. My younger brother didn't want to leave, and I guess he told him to get out, and he told him to get up and start getting ready to leave. So that was pretty much it.
Okay. How often does your brother stay here?
Almost every day, but he stays sometimes with his girlfriend.
Okay. So it's like.
He said younger brother. So, sir, what is going on now? Why do you have like a medical issue to where your kids have to be there with you? Like, what is going on? What is up with this family? We don't want to move out. Explain it to me. Explain. Let's go.
Like off and on, like it's not like a permanent residence for him. Like he's here like maybe 4 days out of the week and then gone a couple days and.
Something like that.
Okay. So not like necessarily a permanent spot for him.
Right.
Okay. And then did you hear anything about a gun or anything like that?
No.
Okay. You didn't see anything or.
No.
Okay. All right, man. Do you have your ID on you by chance?
I don't know what to do. I was talking to my brother last night. I was saying that, sometimes, you go through stuff,
Have any of you all had anything to drink?
No.
Nothing today that
No,
could
we
have
just waking up. Yeah.
You gotta get him
I
evicted
done
though.
had to fight him in that all before.
Yeah.
And when he's high,
Yeah.
that's when the problem comes.
Right. Yeah. Just give us a few minutes here, okay?
Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble with that.
I got you.
Why you keep saying that?
Claiming he never pointed it at him. He was kind of hesitant to tell me about it first. When I asked him, I kind of didn't pressure him, but I'm like, did you point it at him? He said, no, I didn't point it at him. I'm like, okay, so there was a shotgun involved. He's like, yeah, but didn't point it at him. And I'm like, so would you say it was like used as like a scare tactic? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, just understand, I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, like,
Right.
but I can tell you're hesitant to tell me about it, but I'm just trying to figure out how it was involved or anything. But he's saying kind of what the brother said. He's essentially stays here 3-4 nights out of the week, and then is gone 2 or 3 nights, and kind of is couch surfing here.
So what they're trying to figure out with that, how long and how often does he stay here, if he has a residence there. If somebody stays at your house for, I think, a week straight, they live there. Okay? I think it's a different, like, length of time depending on your state, so you have to figure it out. But if somebody stays at your house for a length of time, you just invite them over and they stay there, they live there. If it's past the threshold of days that they call for, and I'm guessing it's 7 in this state, 7 days straight, they live there, and you have to evict them. It's crazy. So you got to get people out on day 6 and say, hey, you can come back in 2 days, but you got to get out right now. Let's go.
Dad says he's like, I let him stay, and he's supposed to be out of here at a certain time to go do whatever he does, and he's like I said, a curfew for him at 11, and then like last night he came back at 1:30 and was causing me fucking issues, and so of that specific incident. So the dad for bringing out the gun, because
Yeah.
so you can get his side of the story.
Come on, sir.
Hello.
My name's Officer Clark. I'm just coming in to hear what your side is as far as what happened this morning.
Miss, I'm trying to get my son out of my house. He's just an harassment to me.
Okay.
He gets high half the time. He go, he come, and I got rules here. I told him plain to avoid trouble, leave 9 o'clock in the morning. He can come back at 6 in the evening. And in the morning, he don't want to leave. Get into these big arguments. He won't leave half the time. In the nighttime, I let him in here 1:30 last night. My time is 11 o'clock. He's supposed to be here, stay out. But I let him in there anyway. Then this morning, all over again. Every day I got to go through this argument to get him out of my house. I can't allow him to come over here and take over my house. But I got rules.
Okay.
And I'm living in hell. I'm living in hell, living in this house
As far
with
as
him.
the argument this morning, was anything physical?
Yeah, I pushed him. I told him to leave. He wouldn't get up, so I pushed him.
Okay.
Okay.
So he wouldn't get up.
He got out the chair. Eventually he went back there
Yeah.
and said, I came and sit in here.
Yep.
But the thing is, I'm just tired.
Any threats to harm you though?
No.
Okay. All right.
I have to be careful about fighting with him.
Yeah.
You see, my hip and stuff, I got that messed up fighting with him.
Yeah.
And so I try not to do none of that. And if I have to get him put out, then I call my son
Right.
out the room. But other than that, it's just argue back and
How did
forth.
he hit you with the shotgun again?
Just hit me a couple of times on the arm.
Like the stock?
Yeah.
The butt end of it?
No, the front of it. Yeah, just the front of the barrel. Yeah. But you know, we
Was
love
it
each other.
like?
Well,
Was it like? Was it intentional or was it like accidental? What?
It probably was accidental, you know.
Okay,
Probably
so
was accidental, you know.
was it like with the shotgun, like
Yeah.
cannon like this, and he went like that, or was
No,
it?
but you know, just kind of like, you know, trying to like, I guess, almost like push me or something. But you know, it's you know, it's just yeah, but
Okay.
yeah.
He get any money, food stamps or whatever. When he come back, it's gone.
And what happened with the shotgun?
Well, I was trying to coax him to make him get up and move. That's all.
Okay, so what did you do with the shotgun?
Put it back up where I keep it.
No, when in reference to him, like when y'all were in the altercation, what did you do with the shotgun towards him?
Push him.
With the shotgun?
I pushed him like that.
With the shotgun in your hand, you pushed him outward.
Yeah.
Use a broom next time, sir. I get what you was doing. You trying to nudge him with the shotgun. I get it. Maybe that was the closest thing to you or whatever. But use the broom next time, okay? Use the other end of the broom and poke him in his side. He'll get up eventually. All right. I get what you was doing, but the shotgun, using the shotgun for that is crazy. Okay. I could, you know. I can't say I can relate to what you're going through, but I can understand what you're going through. But use the broom, all right? Let's go.
All right, man. So, unfortunately, we have to take you to jail. It's not necessarily what we want to do, but you have to take the ride today. We can explain everything when we get in the car. If you're cool with us, we'll be as lenient as we can with you.
Huh?
I said we will be as lenient as we can with you, but we got to take the ride right now.
You gotta take me to jail?
Yeah.
Sucks too. Sucks.
Can I put on some clothes?
Yep.
And y'all have to take me to jail for this.
We do not have a choice. I'm sorry.
So,
I wish I had a choice in this, but I don't. As much as, I mean, none of us want to do this right now, but we're bound by our policy and by Georgia state law here. And unfortunately, this falls under domestic because it's a parent and kid in the state of Georgia. That's
what about if he drops the charges?
That's at a later point. That's fine. You know, that's up to him.
Okay.
That's up to him.
No. Get these keys. Can I take my phone?
Yep. You can take your phone. Take your phone, your license. Keys you can take if you want.
How am I gonna be able to? Lock your daddy up, so be gone when I come back, please.
Okay.
I ain't locked you up.
Okay.
I love it. Oh, I told you probably you didn't chill out.
The father was arrested on the spot and bonded out the next day. Who do you think was more in the wrong, the son or the father? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
Sir, I'm going to ask you again. Why did you call the police? Why did you call the police? Why? Because if that man, your father, figures out that he doesn't have to evict you because you never stay there 7 days straight, and he can just trespass you from the property, you're not going to have anywhere to go. Get a job. Get a job. Your dad tells you to get a job. You never listen. Maybe if you hear it from me, you'll be like, Derrick told me to get a job. I'm gonna go get a job. Okay, like for real. You're 40. You're 40, and that was in 2022. That's the same year I turned 40. So we're the same age, sir. I was about to call you ma'am, because usually ma'ams be 40 without a job. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. I'll give you a couple seconds. Go ahead, hit it. All right, you got it? All right. I'll see you on the next one.